Maheshvarananda. Try saying that 3 times. Dada is the president of our Asheville Storytelling Circle, and he brings something entirely different. He's a yogi monk, and besides the kindness and the support, he's really into helping others, and he would like to know what you are going to do with your life. Dada.
Great question.
It's 1974. I'm 21 years old in New Orleans. No cell phones. No one has a personal computer. But I got my favorite pair of bell-bottom jeans with 10 patches that I sewed on all the holes to cover the holes, and I embroidered myself. I'm in New Orleans because the year before I dropped out of college. I was at Earlham College. I loved it. I was taking courses, African American studies, women's studies, peace studies. But after 2 years, it just felt too comfortable, and I was too privileged. I thought, I gotta experience the world outside. Trouble is, when I dropped out, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. At New Orleans, I walked by Tulane University and checked the bulletin board to see if there's anything interests me. I see this little notice, free yoga class by Ananda Marga, the Path of Bliss. I like free. Now, you understand, 1974, the only people who try yoga are hippies and weirdos, but I was a little bit of both. So I went. Now, there were no yoga mats in those days. So the 30 yoga students and me, we all got a blanket. We brought the class to do a practice on. And I was surprised how much I liked it. There were easy postures. There were a little bit difficult postures. There were some very difficult postures. But the instructor said, stretch but never strain. Practice every day. I did. I like it. My body feels more flexible, full of energy. I'm more relaxed. I decide, whatever I do decide to do in my life, I'm going to try to keep doing yoga every day, a little bit. Then the instructor says, after a couple weeks, now I'm going to give an orientation class about spiritual meditation. It's also free. That's me. So a monk, dressed like me, from Philippines, came to New Orleans for a day and taught 8 of us a personal mantra, what he called an initiation. He said that I should practice twice a day, at least 20 minutes each time. Where am I going to find the time, I thought. But this strange thing happened. The first benefit I get from meditation every day is I got more time. My mind became clearer. I managed to listen better. Instead of talking for hours and hours, I could connect very quickly with people. My environment became cleaner and more organized. I didn't put down the paper anymore and spend 20 minutes looking for it. Didn't read a page of a book and realize I didn't remember a thing I'd read and have to read it over again. I stopped drinking or trying any drugs because actually I felt better with the yoga and meditation, and it didn't cost anything. The founder of Ananda Marga had this saying that you're never alone or helpless. The force that guides the stars guides you too. Thinking, is that even possible? That there's a higher intelligence? That this universe, this earth, and all of us are not just an accident of chance or something? And if so, that consciousness knows that I exist and that maybe can help me figure out what I'm going to do. I decide I'm going to try farming. So I write some letters and I get a reply back from a third-generation vegetarian farmer in Wisconsin. It's perfect. He'll teach me all about farming. I work for him. He'll give me food and board and also room and board and also pocket money. It's perfect. Only trouble is, he's 1,000 miles away and I'm broke. So, very nervously, I fill up my backpack. I have exactly $20 in my pocket, all that I've got. Piece of cardboard, so I can write the name of the next big city on my journey. And I nervously walk to the highway and stick out my thumb. I intentionally smile at every car that passes. And if any driver smiles back at me, I mark that as a victory. But then these weird things happen. This old lady stops and says, I never pick up hitchhikers, but today I make an exception. And when she left me off, this great big semi-truck stops. And this trucker says, our company doesn't allow us to take any passengers. But never mind that, you get in. And like that, miracle after miracle. I think that there's no human agency in the world, not even the CIA or FBI, that could possibly organize all these disparate people from different parts of the country who each one would pass exactly the spot where I'm waiting moments after I'm left off by the last car. It's so much kindness and so many miracles. Only the Great Spirit can do anything like that. At night on the journey, I'm at one rest stop. I sleep on the grass under this canopy of beautiful stars. And in the morning, just as dawn is breaking, I sit up in my sleeping bag, and the sky is this kaleidoscope of colors. Reds and orange and yellows and golds, and they're each merging and changing every moment. And the canopy that this masterpiece is on is like at least 50 miles across. I'm in awe. I think I'm probably at least a couple hundred miles from anybody I know. And yet, I feel home. For me, home is when I feel safe and loved. And that's what I feel. And I think whatever I do in my life, I want this feeling with me all the time. I get to the farm. I like the work. And the father of the farmer, this old, weathered farmer, we're working together, and he suddenly says to me, what are you planning to do in your life? I really don't know. Well, seems to me, whatever work you decide to do, you better like it, because you're going to have to do an awful lot of work in your lifetime. Sounded like pretty good advice to me. After 6 months, though, I liked it, but I decided I wanted to be with people more. So I returned to New Orleans, got a job as an orderly in the psychiatric hospital, I like that too. But still, I want some fulfillment more. So I thought that somehow I want to dedicate my life to please God. And I want to combine my love for spiritual connection and my love for helping people and my passion to try to make the world a better place. I decided to become a monk and to try to earn this orange uniform. The color means service and sacrifice. I spent 40 years in Southeast Asia and South America. And when I come back to this country, I wouldn't trade what I do for anything. When I come back to this country, there's this poem I learned in school by T.S. Eliot. It finally makes sense. We shall not cease from exploration. And the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. Thank you.